Hey guys, this is Mike Jones and we're in the Piston Cup Series, race number 30 out of 36. And we are at the Vitoline 400 at Kansas. We're going to go 54 laps, 66 degrees, and it's cloudy, so that's interesting. That's going to change it up for sure. Excuse me. But let's get into your qualifying. Strip Weathers is your pole sitter with Lightning McQueen on his outside. Weathers looking to close up the championship even more, possibly take the lead this race. Misty Motocross third, In Gas fourth, Leadfoot fifth, Shields sixth, Shift Right seventh, Petrowski eighth. Petrowski's still up there in points, I believe sixth. Racing Tire ninth, and Revkins rounds out your top 10. And Chick Hicks 17th, so he's got some ground to make up. Let's listen to the announcement.
Drivers, start your engines!
Well, as the drivers start their engines, PIXAR is 5th in points. He's 16th. And where is Axler? He's 23rd. Your worst qualifier, Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's had an awful season. I don't think there's much coming back from him now. I thought he'd at least get a top 20, but he's fighting to stay on the top 30 now, honestly. Hopefully he can improve the next season if we have one. Anyways, if you guys are brand new and you like NASCAR Racing 2003 or Piston Cup Racers, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more. And we're about to go green flag racing. Here we go. Oh my goodness, it's going to get intense. Green flag is out, Strip Weathers. And we're just going to go straight to TV2. Misty Motocross trying to get on the inside of In Gas. Wow, what a good lead Weathers already has. Holy cow. Weathers is on fire. Literally, I think he's the last 5 races, his worst finish is second. So he's basically guaranteed a top 2 at this point. Chick needs to win. And he is on his way up. Darren Leadfoot knocks Motocross out of the way, and here he comes. 3 wide behind him? Nope, never mind. I thought they were. Oh no. Motocross actually stayed in front. That wasn't for long though, was it? Looks like they're gonna start to go down. Nobody's forcing anything 3 wide. That is very interesting to me. I am actually surprised. We do have D'Agostino going for 4th. And he takes that. And Lightning's falling back and Chick is moving up. So that's interesting. Weathers looks like he's just going to dominate this race, and Motocross is actually doing decent in second. D'Agostino right behind Leadfoot here. Greg Candyman made his way to 5th this lap. And Lightning McQueen's on his way back up finally. Chick is 10th, and Leadfoot goes for 2nd. He's got some drafting help. D'Agostino forces it 3 wide. Ooh, that could have been bad. D'Agostino's going to take the 2nd place away. And now we got a race on our hands. Got some battling going on here. Candyman pushes D'Agostino in front of Leadfoot, and Lightning McQueen makes it back into the top 5. And they're both going to try to go by Leadfoot now. Oh, Lightning goes for the pass for 3rd. Not going to happen yet. Yeah, it might actually. Motocross already on her way back up, and now we got Chick into the top 5 mix. Oh my goodness. Now Chick's part of your top 5. Now we got a crazy race. We haven't seen the big 3 all battle for a win yet, I don't think. We've seen 2 of them. But I don't think we've seen 3. Lightning already goes for 2nd. These guys are in a hurry. Their championship is closing, especially Lightning. If he wants to catch up, he has to be perfect now. And he looks like he's actually faster at the moment, since we're talking about faster. Billy Oil Changer is your fastest car on the track right now, and PIXAR is next. And then Lightning McQueen is third fastest though, so that's interesting. And he made it right to the back of, and he's already going for the lead. Holy cow. Lightning McQueen takes the lead. The King needs to get down if he wants to stay in front of Chick. We got a three-way battle for the lead here. Chick's gonna go for the pass too, and now the King might get Freight Train back. Armstrong, where did he come from? He made his way to the top 5. He's already making more positions up. Can Armstrong be strong today? His arms are. that was a good one. If you guys are enjoying what you're watching so far, please remember to click the like button because it's amazing. It really helps. Chick finally is going to get by Weathers though. But do they have what it takes? Weathers is like, no, you can't get by me. And he goes right on through also, or at least trying to. Tried to cross him up. And coming out of the corner, I don't know. Yeah, I think he's going to stay in front of Chick now. And that's actually going to hurt Chick, because now DiAgostino and all these other guys have a chance to pass. Shiftright's making his way back into the top 5. And Chick is your fastest car in the race now, along with Lightning McQueen and Kevin Racing Tire. Nobody's actually off the pace, but we'll do one quick. No, we won't. We're going to look at the leaders as Weathers thinks he's going to already make a move on Lightning. We are starting lap 10. Wow, Weathers already right there. And we'll do a little drive-by just to see which position everybody's in. Candyman's back in the top 5 as Armstrong's fallen back. Axler's 12th and Icar's up there. What else we got here? Apex falling back. Todd Marcus falling back. Leadfoot fell way back. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. is back in last again. 3 wide! Ooh, 3 wide is really dangerous here. It doesn't work. That's why when it happens, it's like, whoa, why did they just do that? But it didn't work. Either way, we got through all that mess of people. No, we didn't. They're 3. No, they're not. Okay, I thought Rutherford was going to be like, all right, I'm going to force it again. But it didn't. Johnny Blamer's last now. But who's going to win out of these leaders? The fact that we got to pass for the lead second. That's a position. Ooh. I don't know. The King is really strong with some draft help from Lightning, but I don't know. Oh, yep, it stayed in front. Kevin Shifright is one of the only cars able to keep up with these guys so far. I wonder if Racing Tire is able to catch up. He's been fast lately, too. 12 laps complete. A lot to go. This is going to be a long one. And Weathers goes for the lead. Lightning has been leading the whole time since he passed Weathers, but is he gonna make it? Chick gonna go to the outside? That's interesting. Which is very smart, actually. He wants Lightning to do better than the King because the King's the one that's close in points, so that makes sense. So he's gonna do all he can to make sure Weathers don't lead as many laps as he can, and that helped right there. But it's even smarter to come take the lead yourself. And holy cow, they are 2 by 2 right now. Ooh, Shifright's going to make the pass for third, though. I think that is going to happen. And Weathers clears Lightning for the lead. And now what's going to happen here? It looks like in the back, we got these guys catching up. Chick dived it in, but didn't get enough. And that's going to bring some space between them and the leaders again. He's just the 3rd car today. These two are definitely the cars to beat. Is Lightning going to try to force another pass? Does not look like it at the moment. And they are definitely spreading out now. There's a lot of passing going on in the back. Junior was like last a couple laps ago. Shifrat looks like he's losing them. It's literally a battle between these 3 today. And I think that's all it's going to be. when we do have pit stops, because we will have at least one for fuel, that's going to really change things up because it's going to depend on who has the fastest pit stop, really. So if these three are this dead even, it's whoever has the best pit stop, really, is what it's going to come down to, and who knows? We've had people have problems before, so guess we'll all have to find out in time. Oh, racing tire goes for a pass. That's for 5th, but it ain't gonna happen. Chick is looking on the inside of Lightning. He's just looking for now, though. Pushing really hard trying to get by him. Lightning McQueen still got that position, though. Ooh, Chick. I think Chick is faster now. He does have the fastest lap in the race still, so maybe he is. Lightning does have the second fastest of the race, though. And the King isn't even in the top 10 on fastest laps, but consistency-wise, he's definitely the best. He's winning. And these guys are already falling off the pace a little bit, it looks like. Their tires must start to be getting warm. It's going to make it interesting. A lot of passing on in the back. Carlo actually looks like he might actually have a chance of getting a top 5 again. And these guys have been single file this entire time. And I just don't think there's going to be much of a pass going on. Armstrong's going to try to get by Candyman here, though. And they got a lot of racing still going on through the pack. We can go to a spectator view just to zoom out. Just in case we do see a pass coming on here. Armstrong slides up high, and now Carlo, nope. Well, Carlo's thinking about it. Ooh, Icar's going for the pass on Racing Tire. Look how far back these guys are from the leaders, though. Icar's trying to get into the top 5. There's a big battle going on for 5th. And when their tires start getting worn out, that's when crashes are going to happen. Somebody's going to push it too hard in the corners. 3 wide for 5th right now. Oh no, 3 wide again. That's dangerous. Nothing serious happened. That really hurt Kevin Racing Tire, though. Armstrong and Icar have been side by side for a while now. Is any of them going to be able to take the position over? I think it's going to be Armstrong. He has a lot more cars in his draft, but Carlo's a lot closer to drafting Icar. We're actually getting closer to the halfway point, which might be when pit stops happen. Icar tried to cross up Armstrong, but it didn't work. He just about collected Karbrewski into that one. That could have been a mess. Still no passes going on with the leaders up here. They have just been completely dead even. And actually, speaking of that, Kevin Shifright's catching up. Yeah, he's really catching up. Wow. Does Shifright have what it takes? If anybody can beat all 3 of these guys when they're this good, that would be a complete surprise. As it seems like when one of these guys are good, it's basically their race. Unless something bad happens or something. Oh, Chick's thinking about going for it. Just doesn't have what it takes right now. These 4 are going to stay single file for a while, probably. And really, I don't think you can really make the pass without any help. But Chick's going to try to prove us wrong right now, and it's not going to work. So you might need somebody drafting behind you to help you make a pass. This might be closer to a super speedway than you think. It is a regular 1.5 miles. Lightning's looking for the inside, but it just isn't going to happen. And Shifright's starting to fall out. Oh, Lightning dives for it. He's like, yes, I am. Holy cow. Lightning caught the King sleeping, and he takes the lead. Whoa, that was crazy. But Chick's like, all right, you made your move. Now it's time to me think about mine. And those top three guys all switched positions. That was interesting. We might actually, if we go green this whole time, they'll have to go through lap traffic too, I think. So that's going to make it interesting. The King goes by Chick, possibly. Yeah, Shift Right's right there, and he's actually probably going to freight train Chick back. And we are getting very close to halfway, so I think we're going to start seeing pit stops soon. It's always smart to split your pit stops dead even when you're going to go green the whole time. I don't think we've had a race go green the whole time. Have we? I guess somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm surprised there hasn't been a crash. That's very interesting, especially a mile and a half. I know I said last video that mile and a halves are amazing on here, but sometimes I guess they're not. Carlo makes his way into the top 5 though. That's interesting. There's a lot of pack racing battling going on in the middle of the pack. It's just not in the front. And yeah. Kind of just waiting for pit stops. That's going to be what makes it interesting. Chick goes for the pass, and it isn't going to work. And I think we almost had 3 wide back here. Is Carlo fast enough to get away? I know Racing Tire was for a minute, and then he fell all the way back to here and fallen back still. So was iCar at one point, so. Ooh! Pit stops! Chick stays out! Lightning McQueen is going to be the first car to pit. Chick is going to stay out to lead a lap, which is smart because he hasn't led a lap this race. But he doesn't have any draft help this lap, so this could hurt him in the long run if we go green the whole time. But he also doesn't have to worry about traffic in the pits. Oh yeah, he will. He'll have to worry about people leaving probably. But I'm pretty sure he's going to pit this time by. Now that he's got a lap led. Yep, he's definitely pitting this time by. Isn't he? Yeah, they slowed down really early on this track. So since Chick is pitting, is everybody else? Ruby Oaks. Is it Ruby or Rubby? I don't know. I've heard it both ways. I guess Ruby, but it's just weird because that doesn't sound like a guy name. But Ruby Oaks is your new leader, Mr. Easy Oaks himself. And he actually outlaps Lightning and all the rest, so if a caution were to come out, it could change the entire lineup of the race. By far. That would be crazy if a caution came out while all the big guys leading the race go a lap down. Except for Chick, he's not a lap down yet. And everybody else is pitting. Lightning McQueen is lap down, so he's getting a lap back. Armstrong, all these guys are laps down. Yep. So everybody pitting is your leaders at the moment. Who was it? Oh man, I can't even tell. Ruby Oaks was the first car to pit. Okay. And he's leaving, but we're most likely going to see him just get blown out of proportion. Chick! Really? Chick had the best pit stop. Whoops. Chick is your leader. He had the best strategy. I guess staying out helped. Wow. And that spread him out a lot, but are we going to see some lap traffic now? That's the question. A lot of those guys slowed way down. Blammer and in-gas. It didn't slow him down as much as I thought, I don't think. Guess we'll have to find out this next lap. We are probably actually going to go... Oh! Lightning McQueen goes for the lead. Chick is going to be extra aggressive here. These guys are battling for the most wins, even though Chick is winning right now. Lightning might be able to do it. That could have been the pass for the win, too, if Lightning gets by him. He will. These guys back here have no draft. And so, yeah. Lightning is fast. Holy cow, he's fast. These guys drafting might be able to catch up to the King. And then we have a couple lap cars possible. And maybe at the end of the race. I don't see it happening now. They still got 10 seconds to fall back before they go a lap down. Wow, look at the lead these guys have. Weather's pit crew could have been what hurt him in the race. Pit screw. That's funny. But yeah, I don't think we see any passing going on for a while. Misty Motocross on her way up to the top 5 if she can get by Armstrong here. Oak's also going to make some passes. And since Oak's stayed out a couple laps, he's going to have two laps of fresher tires, which might actually make a difference. Who knows? At the moment, I think it is. James Clean Air and Chuck Armstrong fall back. And yeah, it looks like these guys are just going to stay dead even. Carlo's thinking about making the pass, but it just didn't go for it yet. I think we have had a race without any cautions, actually, now that I think about it. I was expecting around 3, honestly. So it's very surprising that there hasn't been one. I'm sure there'll be one at the end. There's gotta be. Somebody's gotta make a mistake or blow up or something. Carlo just made a huge mistake and got past him. And his battle for the lead is still the same. And the guys in the back are actually not falling back. So I think this is probably going to be the most boring race of the season, but you got to have boring ones to have fun ones, I guess. Misty Motocross is probably going to fall out of the top 10 here. If the King gets by shift right, he might have a chance. He's catching up. These guys drafting in the back, I thought were speeding them up, but it's not. They're slow. Ooh, Chick is going for the pass. He's right there. Oh, just not enough, really. Wow, he fought that one hard and just couldn't get by. I don't know. I think he's going to. But since we might not have any cautions today, this race is brought to you by Vitoline. Vitoline is for older active cars. Not sure what that means, but it must get them working. Must be an energy drink for old cars or something. Would be my guess, so that's cool. I can't wait to see what happens after this season. Hopefully we got some good stuff planned. Don't have anything set in stone yet. But maybe the possibility of season, or the 2006 season, or season 2, or whatever you want to call it. If you guys want that to happen, you can let me know in the comments, and it'll make that most likely happen. But it does look like we're starting to slow down, even though the points is actually getting crazy. This is like the best outcome that could happen with the points right now, because the King has led the most laps, I believe. Maybe not now, but Chick is in front of him. This could be a crazy finish. And hopefully they catch up to lap traffic, but I just don't think they will. And nobody's blown up. Nobody's had any issues. No wrecks. This is... Wow. This race is interesting. The only 3 people that have led have been the big 3, I think. Yeah. Not even much lead changes either. This backpack did catch up to these guys, though. What if they can catch up to the 2 leaders? What if somebody we didn't even expect wins, like Oaks? Oaks has been on his way up since he actually has led a lap because of pit stops. So what if that helps him? What if he wins? That would be interesting for sure. But look how far back they are. Oh my gosh, Chick and Lightning are gone. 6 seconds back. Yeah, I don't think you can catch up 6 seconds in 11 laps or whatever this is. 12. These two are still right behind each other. Are you gonna make the move, Chick? Are you really? Come on now. The King fell way back. I don't know why he died off. He started off strong and slowly got worse and worse. While Chick started off not as good and slowly getting better and better. Lightning was right in between them. That's why he's leading. Oil Changer does go for the pass here. Shift Right's been up there too. He's been the 4th best too, but he might be the 3rd best now that he's in front of the King. It would really suck if the King finishes 2nd in points on his last year. But he's got a nephew to worry about. And so that might actually be what happens. He might give him a drive. No pass yet? We have 10 laps to go, by the way, and no cautions. Wow. Even I'm gonna admit this race isn't very good. Which is weird, because I think I did Kansas earlier before the season started as like an expedition race, and I think it was good. I can't remember. So I guess sometimes nobody makes any mistakes and no cars break down and stuff like that. I'm very surprised that nobody's blown an engine though. That usually happens at least once. Strip Weathers is still making a move through these guys, and it wouldn't even be that bad if these two were within reach, but they're so far ahead that it's just, why bother, you know? They're actually gaining more and more time on these pack behind them, so it's either going to be Chick or Lightning McQueen who wins this race. That's for sure. And I do not think we will have lap traffic. And we do have these guys to worry about, but they're just so far front. Man! Oil Changers started taking off with Shift Right. Oh wow, that pass was interesting. I like how they just fling for the pass, like IndyCar style or something. If a caution were to come out, that would be amazing. Honestly, it would. But I don't think it is. Weathers is trying to make his way back up to the at least 3rd place. These guys' tires are starting to get worn again. I thought it would actually mess them up, but it's not. Oh, somebody died. Rusty Cornfield did. And Eugene Karbrewski's slowing down. What's wrong with him? Ooh. Must not have been anything. He must have just had a bad turn or something. Why, Cornfield? Why couldn't you just run out of gas or whatever happened on the track? Why has it got to be off the track? I really wish that would have been a caution. That was probably the chance. I knew one car was going to have a problem. They always do. But we got 5 laps to go, and it looks like Lightning might just be towing Chick all the way to the end, because, yeah. I don't even think you'll be able to see the leaders anymore watching these guys back here. Yeah, they're gone. You can barely see them at the corner. Holy cow, this track is big. 1.5 miles is huge because there goes the King for 3rd. But 1.5 miles are bigger than I thought because They haven't outlapped anybody under green or whatever. And they aren't going to either. Except for Cornfield, but he doesn't count. Ooh, Lightning got away a little bit. 3 laps to go. I guess it's down to can Chick pass Lightning. It's going to be interesting. Does he have what it takes? Well, on the bright side, without any cautions, this video is going to be really easy to edit. Trust me, I did not do that on purpose. When I practiced it, there was 4, and then I made one little tiny change, and I guess that might have made it too big of a change, but we'll make up for it the next race, I'm sure. 2 laps to go. Chick is right there. Caution would end the race, too, which, who knows, it might happen now that we don't want one. And Weathers is starting to fall back, too. Ooh, he's getting close. Where's the Vitoline car? Cleaner's in 12th. But anyway, white flag sponsored by Hostile Takeover Bank. Lightning only has 1 more lap to hold off Chick, and I think he has 4 or 5 wins this season, so he's either going to have 5 or 6. And he's going to barely catch up at all, because Chick's finishing behind him. He gained like 10 points. So that's not that good, but I guess it's better than nothing, or 5 points. Ooh, he slowed way up. Chick's going for it. But it is not going to happen. Lightning McQueen wins your Vitoline 400 at Kansas. Shiftright is going to come 3rd. Karbruski 4th, 5th motocross, 6th oil changer, 7th Armstrong, and Strip Weathers finishes 8th. Apex 9th, and Rubio's 10th. Wow, the King's going to drop back. I guess Lightning did catch a lot of points on the King, but hardly any on Chick. And Chick is now going to get a little bit bigger of a cushion. So that could be the end of the King's hot streak, as he did not finish a top 2 or a top 5 even. But don't go away if you want to see the points. And everybody finished the race, even Cornfield laps down, I guess, still finished the race, so we don't know what happened to him, but let's go look at the official results. Alright guys, here's your official results for the Vitoline 400 at Kansas. No cautions, so no laps. All 54 laps were under green, 8 lead changes, 5 drivers, and literally like 3 or 4 of those lead changes were under cautions, under pit stops, so very boring race. Honestly, I can even say that. And this is probably going to be the worst race of the season. And, of course, it's at 1.5 miles. Lightning McQueen starts 2nd and wins, leading 33 laps. So he ended up leading the most laps by far. I thought it was a lot closer. So he gains 10 points on Chick, which isn't much when he's over 200 behind. Chick Hicks starts 17th and finishes 2nd, leads 2 laps. So that's 5 more bonus points for him. Shiftright 7th to 3rd. That's a good day for him. He was actually very strong that whole race. He was in the top 5 probably the entire time, along with all these guys. Eugene Karbruski might be your biggest mover. He went from 24th to 4th. That's pretty good. Misty Motocross 3rd to 5th. That's not bad. Oil Changer 19th to 6th. That's not bad. Armstrong 20th to 7th. He had some good parts. Weathers, your pole sitter, led 17 laps, finishes 8th. A little bit disappointing, but he got caught by that backpack, and then they started pack racing like it was Daytona, so it was a lot harder than the 2 that were just gone. So obviously during pit stops they screwed up on his setup because he didn't gain speed and the other 2 took off. Apex 28th to 9th. That's pretty good. Ruby Oaks 34th to 10th. That might be your biggest mover. Yes. That is a lot. That's like 24 positions. Holy cow. That's a good move. And he led 1 lap during the caution, so that's 5 bonus points. And I don't remember Gearson leading a lap, but apparently he did. When? Must have been during pit stops. So Gearson led a lap. And other than that, nothing. Cornfield had some kind of issue and was in the pits the rest of the race until the end. But other than that, let's go take a look at your standings. Chick Hicks is now up by 37. He gained about 28 points. Or is that only 19? Or 8? No, 28. Jeez, I can't even do math. 28 points he gained on Weathers, so that's a little bit of a cushion to help out. He didn't get a win, but he did get another top 5. Weathers in second, of course. Lightning McQueen with a win. That's win number 5 for him. He's catching up to Chick on wins. I mean, if he wins a couple of the next races, he could win the most races, but he might not win the championship. And then we got Axler here, who's 4th and probably going to stay in 4th, and Icar 5th, staying in 5th. Petrowski's slowly falling back. Armstrong's catching strong. He might be able to pass Petrowski next race. Then we got Gearson, Shields, Wipeout. I don't think Wipeout was in 10th last time. He must have been. Huh. And as you go through, Misty Motocross made her way up a little bit. Eugene Kabrowski's falling back. Dale Jr.'s 23rd. And last is still Carlo by a lot. So that's your point standings. And next we are going to the Rust Belt 500 at Lowe's. We did have a race there earlier. It was the only 600. It was Rust Belt again. Wow. And let's see. We actually had 5 cautions. So if you want to see crashes, that's probably the next one. Sorry for you guys that like crashes that there wasn't any today, but sometimes that happens. I mean, we're trying to make this interesting and semi-realistic, not really just having a chaos race. If you want to see more chaos races like battle royales, let me know in the comments below and let me know what track you want to see it at, and I will do it, I promise. At least at this moment in time. I mean, if I ever get a lot of people, I can't make a promise to 100 people, but within the next 7 days or something, if somebody does that, it's basically a guarantee, because I had a lot of fun in the last battle royale, and I think you guys did too. So if you guys want to see another battle royale, even if you want to do it at Kansas to make Kansas an interesting track, whatever, I'll make it so that they drive like maniacs, because it's fun. But anyways, I don't know why I left already. We'll see you guys next time. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, click the like button. Even if you didn't like it, if you like the series, you can click the like button. That helps. Comment any suggestions for future videos, and we'll see you guys next time.